Morning. Greetings from Maine. My name is Tammy, and this is Unique Boutique. It's my little business, my Shopify channel, my FlossTube channel, Instagram, email, Facebook group. You can find me in those platforms. Today is February 21st, 2025, and this is FlossTube number 79. And I would like to apologize for last week. I meant to hit pause, and I ended up hitting stop instead, and I don't edit, so I couldn't. No. Sorry. I am very bad at computer stuff. You're lucky I can do this. Alright. So, should we get started? I did not have any new starts. But, I did have a finish. Here he is. This is my midwinter mushroom. And he is done on a 16 count silver marlin, and I used all the call for DMC. This is from Knock the Floor Designs on Etsy, and she's had a couple of stitch alongs. One was Vampirum, and the other one was Poriflies. But I didn't do either one of those. But this is, he's so cute. A little bit closer. So the only thing I didn't put in were the stars. I just didn't see it necessary. But I think he looks cute, and I think it looks kind of better without the stars, to be totally honest with you. So I finished him on, I think it was Tuesday? Yeah. Tuesday. This is my cross stitch tracker. It's getting very full. So far I have done over 6,000 stitches for the month of February. Last time I checked, I had done over 6,000 stitches. So, some things I was able to get into. Some things not so much. Hold, please. Something important that I've got. There we go. Sorry. I actually hit pause this time. But what I did last Friday was I went through all my, plans and goals for the week, and I took all the whips that I was going to work on for this week and put them in their own little container. A cloth box. I ordered a whole bunch of them. So I figured that I would do it that way. That way I could just bring it over and show you what I did. And then today I will, whatever my plans and goals are for today, or for the next week, I will do the same thing. So here we go. So let's see. I worked on the Gothic authors, and this was for the V in Valentine. Because it has Victor Frankenstein, Mary Shelley, who wrote Frankenstein, and the doctor's name is Victor. So I have a better picture here than my tablet. This is what it looks like. This is from Lola Crow. And I am working with these two. this one here and this one here. So, I goofed, but I'm going with it. 'Cause I've already restarted this once. So, I got 206 stitches in here. I only need 100, but I got 206. And this is what I got done. So, this one and this one. And this is done on a fabric of the month. I think it's like a honey peach from Forbidden Fiber Company. It's fabric of the month. So I actually like this one, and this one has been yelling at me for a while. So me working on it was actually a good thing. I don't know when I'm going to work on it again, but I will definitely consider that. And this bag I made myself. Okay. And then, where's my book? Oh, so for my WWE challenge, I have striked out. I'm on my third strike. So, first one was Cody Rhodes, Superman Punch, and Cute Ghosts. And that needed 400 stitches. So, nope, that's the one. So, here's Cute Ghosts. This is from Sierra Kai Aquill, charted by Stitches So Beautiful. And this is a small. Normally Stitches So Beautiful are 400, approximately 400 by 400. They may be bigger, they may be smaller, you never know. But this one is only 250 by 250, and it's got 54 colors, and I ended up ordering the rest of the colors. The only color I had at the time was 939. I did 400 stitches on this, and here it is. I started the tree. Started getting into the tree. I'm so happy. And I don't normally park. I don't like it, but in this case I did. So I got my 400 stitches in on this, and it looks very good. I'm going to do some more this weekend because I have created a few days of certain stitches. So I love this one. I I took a little bit of time off on it because of the 339, but it's good one. But now I'm going to be back. So I took care of that wrestling, and none of it was right. So the next one I did was Bray Wyatt, Tombstone, Queen of Hearts. Nothing. Okay. So that's not it. It's in here somewhere. Yep, there it is. So I did 362 stitches. I only needed 325, but I ended up doing 362 stitches on Long Dog Samplers, Queen of Hearts. I did that on Wednesday because this is my Wednesday whip. So Wednesdays has been turned into Wonderland Wednesdays. And granted, I did make a couple of mistakes, but I ended up fixing one of them, and I had to fix it like 3 times. But here it is. So I finished up that middle piece right here, and then I moved down, and then I finished this flower, and I added that flower, and I added a couple other things. I have yet to move over here, but I will move over here. And I even got my Queen of Hearts, you don't mind her? So yeah, this is what it looks like. And I'm almost done. I just have to pull 2 more of these over this way, and then I can finish the border and mirror this over here, which is what I'm trying to do. I'm just going a little bit at a time. I love this color. And I get a message from my friend Claudia saying I did a thing. What did you do? I looked, and she started her version of the Queen of Hearts, and she's using, I don't know, some mystery gloss that she found in her stash, but it looks gorgeous. It really does. It looks really nice. So, good job, Claudia. And then, so we got Gothic Authors, Cute Ghosts, Queen of Hearts, Midwinter Mushroom. Hmm. Did I not write it down? Let me think. Yeah, we got snow last weekend. Yeah, we did. And I don't remember how many stitches I got into it, but I didn't write it down. I worked on my snow stitch. And when we don't get any more snow anymore, it's every time it rains, we're gonna work on this until it's done. But there's really not that much because there's only one more set of squares that go across, and there's only 2. There's another long one, and then there's a small one. Oh, I can actually show you. Oh, please. There we go. Hmm. Where are you? I'm waiting for you. That's not it. Right there. But this is what it looks like. And I'm working on the glasses and trying to get in some of the Patronus. And then the symbol for Harry and Hermione and Ron. And then the Hogwarts letter. I think the Hogwarts letter is going to be the worst. I really do. But that's okay. So no, cancel. All right. So out of 5,760 stitches, I got 2,460. So I got at least 160. 260. Oh. And I'm at 42.72% complete. So I'm almost halfway done. So that's not bad. So I'm just doing all around on my list. Okay. All right. And then I worked on Good Dog. Now, I got 500 stitches that I needed to get done, but technically I had 722. So I did 100 for the letter D, and then 622 extra for what I did on Good Dog. So I made a copy of the pattern, so I didn't, ruin it. And it was easier for me to cross things off. And this is from the Blue Flower. It's called A Good Dog. The artist is Jeanette Douglas. And I finished filling in this one right here. And I started filling in this here. And I moved over to the dog, worked on him for a little bit, and then did some of the roof. So. And this is done on a 16 count blue putty, which is a fabric of the month from Forbidden Fiber Company. So this right here I had to pull out because I put the wrong color in and notice it. But I got a few more lines on the dog done. I think I put in a thread. And then I did the chimneys. And this, I think I'm done. No. Yes. I have one more line of the roof of this color. And I gotta put some of this color in. And then I can work on the house. And hopefully finish up the dog the next time I work on this. So, this one I love this. I really did. So I used it for the D in Groundhog. And so far I have 2 words complete. I have Valentine and I have chocolate. Those are, so I've got $2. I need to finish Groundhog and Heart. And those just take, Groundhog takes a U and an R, and Heart takes the R. And that's, I did not get to Rudolph Peking, and I did not get to the Unicorn. So those are going for next week. Right. Yeah. I also worked on Let Me In. That's Victor. And how many stitches did Victor get? Victor got 406. Because Victor is only Victor is only 96 by 95, so he is under 100 stitches by 100 stitches. So he's considered a small. barely. That's more lipstick. Here's the picture of Vicar. This is from Mileage X Stitch on Etsy. And he's my little trick-or-treating bat who has the cutest nose. So, what did I do on little Mr. Victor? Well, he now has two hands, or paws, or claws, or whatever you want to call them. He has a complete wing, and he has a few bits more of things around him. So the next time I bring this out, which he's on my my whip board for 2025. Not necessarily. No, he is on my finished board, I believe. Let me see. Yep, he's on my finished board. So I have 3 finishes this month or next month. Yeah. One. Well, anyway, that's okay. So he's very cute. And now that Gus, my midwinter mushroom, is complete, I guess I can work on Victor. So that was another 406 stitches. He was for the letter L's in a Valentine and chocolate. And I also did 200 stitches for the red for smalls. Alrighty. Oh, Harry Potter. I did 360. Yay. Okay. Now, I brought this out yesterday because I just was not having a good day. And I liked working on this one. So I worked on my Hope Snow Globe for red for small. This is done with a 14 count, or yeah, I believe it's 14 count plastic. Not necessarily perforated paper, but it's a little bit thicker. It's more like a 14 count plastic canvas. And it's from Dimensions and designed by Joy Hall. And I absolutely love this little polar bear in this thing. So I was going to try to get 200 stitches, which I'm still going to try to do today. After I hit the post office and the grocery store, maybe. But, here it is. So I put in some of the Ninja Snowflakes. I put in part of the polar bear's head, and I'm starting to fill in over on this side. And I'm going to try to finish up here. So once I get the 200 stitches in, I don't know what we'll work on, but we'll find something. All right. I will put the number of stitches in for next week. Then, yes. This I have not taken out in a long time. It needed some loving. I'm telling you what. But for the H's in groundhog, chocolate, and heart, I use Lila Studios Halloween Quaker. Now, I've kind of sort of added a plan in for March, and I will discuss that in plans. But I found out that I really enjoyed, and I forgot how much I enjoyed working with this, even though it can be a little bit tedious because the motifs are so big. But I do enjoy it. So here it is. Sorry. And the reason I have this hanging is because I'm done here, but I have to move myself up. And then I worked on this, but I've got to figure out what I did wrong over here. I think I know what I did wrong, so I got to take that out. And then I'll finish working in the middle. But it can be a little bit tedious because these motifs are not small. They're not. But I need to get some more work on this because it's languishing and it's not happy about not being worked on. So what I did was I crossed off the motifs that I already had done. So I have to work on, finish up this one here, move over here, work the bats, finish the witch and the moon, and then I'm going to go over here to this one, over here to this one, and this is over here. So I'm going to go across the top. And I think that if I work on it the way I want to, I should get some really good progress on it after a little bit. Which is my plan. Okay. Oh. Um, so, yeah. So I didn't work on Rudolph Peking, and I did not work on the unicorn. And I think I got Rudolph Peking over here somewhere. I did put in 200 stitches. No, I didn't write it down. I did this yesterday. Oh, got to put it back in the thing. Hold, please. Sorry about that. But I did work on this yesterday, and I had 200 stitches in it. And this is my wizard gnome, number 2. And did I go? So I filled in this face, I finished this arm and wrist, and I worked on this. So I'm trying to get the bottom half of him done before I do the top half. So there he is in all his glory. He's so cute. He really is. And I'm not quite sure what I'm gonna do. Yeah. That's on an 18 count dyed that I dyed myself piece of fabric. I think it's denim. I think. And since I finished my midwinter mushroom and I had my moose finish, I do have a new start. Now, I know I had the icy winter start a whole bit, but that was a start specifically for the letter I in any word for my stitch words. And I've had a lot of them. I've had a lot of letter I's. So I did put the rest of the stitches in this. I have it right here. Yes. I did put the rest of the stitches in this, so it does have 400 stitches in it now. And I'm doing it on an 18 count teal. I'm using called for DMC, and I got the rest of the DMC, I believe, today. So this is Icy Winter by Roaming Goat Designs. This is the Icy Winter sampler. And I showed you what I had done last week, but I ended up putting in a few more stitches. And what did I do? I finished the robin, and this is his branch, or some of it, and some of the snow that goes on top of the branch. So where the snow is, I need to put brown underneath it. So, but there he is. And yeah, that branch is rather expensive, but that's okay. So the next time I get an eye on my Stitch Awards, this will be coming out. And I will be putting in the number of stitches. And then once I get those stitches in, if, say, you know, it's only 200 stitches, I'll put another 200 in. So every time I pick it up, there's 400 stitches in it. Because I haven't been doing that, and I need to start doing that. So there's that. And then oh yes. No. I was supposed to work on the Autumn Quaker for my thing, and I worked on it some. I ended up getting 313 stitches in it. And I should technically work on it for another 5, but according to what I've written down, I've got almost 2,000 stitches in this. So I think that point is rather moot. But this is so cool. So I used this for the A's in Valentine. I was going to use Arctic Fox, but I decided not to do that and I'll explain that in a little bit. And so there was an A in Valentine, an A in Heart, and an A in Chocolate. So those are done now. So what did I do? Okay. Well, I worked over here, worked on this, and then I did a lot of work right here. And I think that's it. Yep. Believe it or not, that was 300 stitches. And from now on, whenever there is an A, I will either work on this or I will work on my Autumn Owl because I want to get the Autumn Owl finished. So there is that. So there is that. Okay. Now, I said something about a unicorn, and I still need to work on that. I only need 100 stitches. So, I think I have the picture. Yes. This is from Happy Spot. And it is from, it says, I Believe in Myself. And there's a lot of this is what it looks like. I have so far gotten 200 stitches in this because I used it when I was doing crafts and books acrostic. So I need to put another 100 stitches in this. I think I'm going to do that today. Try to get the R's and the A completed, or the U completed. And this is what I got. And this is done on a piece of teal 18 count Aida that I dyed myself. I could probably finish up the word believe. And I'm not following any specific color. I'm not using the call for colors I'm using, except for the black. I'm using whatever I want to fill it in, you know, because there's like a pink and, is there a pink? Yes, there is a pink, a yellow, and a light blue, and a purple. So I'm just going to use whatever I want. So, but it's a lot of outline, which is fine. Used to doing outline. So there's that. And I showed you reindeer Rudolph Wallace. I think I have him here. So, that's all right. Must be in here. It's a possibility. That's not it. That's not it. So, no, it's not. So, those are the two that I need to finish. So, I need two R's. It's one in groundhog and one in heart. And then the U, which is in groundhog. But other than that, everything else is done. Now, I did work on something else that was not on the list, which was on Saturday. I have decided to make this my Saturday whip, which means I work on it for a little bit every Saturday for the foreseeable future. It's kind of the same thing that I did with the Queen of Hearts. Just need to find him. Where are you? There you are. Oh, hush. Oops. Okay. This is the Nocturnal Messenger. And I have gotten out of 30,000 stitches, I've gotten 1,136. And I did 217 stitches, which is not bad. Not bad at all. So what did I do? Oops, that's backwards. Don't want to see the back. I don't want to see it. All right. Here it is. So what did I do? I worked on this side down here. I'm trying to get this all even all the way across. So the next time I work on it, I'm going to finish up this spot. I'm going to go to this spot and work my way down, and so on and so forth. So this will come out tomorrow for a little while, and we'll all be happy. Maybe. So I'm going to change up my bucket over here, except I'm going to leave, oh, I still have to do one more knee. That's right. All right, so, oh, there it is. I still have to do another 100 stitches on my executioner's block. Now, what I decided to do is I am going to kind of split up my ease. So 1 month, if I have a lot of ease, I'll use the executioner's block. Next month, if there's a lot of ease, I will use Edgar Allan Poetry. So I need to get 200 stitches in this for the R's in Groundhog and Heart. So I think I just might do 200 stitches worth of outline. And here it is. This is where I am. So I think I'm going to try to finish up this border over here. Work my way down. So he's so cool. Well, you can't really see his face right yet, but saving his face. Right. And then even though I did oops with the executioner's block, I'm just going to, oop, there you go. I am going to cut this string so it'll give me a little bit to be able to remove up till the point I have to remove to, and I'm going to do my 100 stitches up here or over here. I'm not sure yet, but I want to try to get in another one of these axes. That was the point here, but I goofed. So I only need 100 stitches left in that. And I've got 2 new rolls of Sulky Black. I got the big ones. I got them from Amazon. Because what I'm going to try to do is use the Sulky Black for instead of 310 certain things. Unless, of course, it's a full coverage. Full coverage gets 310, but there is. This is like the same color I'm using for this is the same kind of Sulky, the cotton 12 weight 1005 black. And I'm using the 4007 for Queen of Hearts. So there's that. And I put these in the front because these are things you need to work with. There. Alright, and then my very last WWE clothes for right now is Roman Reigns, Pedigree, and Arctic Fox. And guess what? Strike 3. So, but I'm still putting the, what is it? So Roman Reigns is 125 stitches. Pedigree is 200 stitches. The arena is Arctic Fox. So that's 325 stitches I need to put into Pedigree. Well, I've started working on that. I was working on it this morning. So what did I do? I finished this tree. And I worked my way over here. And I still have a little bit of fixing I need to do on this one. But once I get that all sorted out, then I'll work on this. And then, oh, let me show you the picture. Sorry about that. If I can find it quickly. Where is it? That's not it. Oh, there it is. Okay. So there it is. So I'm going to be fixing this leaf, putting these little circular things, berries in there. And then I'm going to work on this snowflake and get the mountains in. So, yeah. And out of 68 or 6,629 stitches, no, 6,929 stitches, I have 1,779. I am at 25.67% done. So I got a quarter of it done. But I love it. And I will be getting more done, hopefully, soon. 399 stitches. So, there is that. This bag. Oh, I didn't bring the bag over. That's right. Okay. So, for my finished board, as of the 18th, I have 3 finishes. But I have 4 considering I did, you know, the other one. Unfortunately, I can't count that on Whip Warriors because I didn't take before and after pictures. But that's okay. I'm good with it. I know it's a finish, so. So the next one I'm going to be working on, I have 3. I don't have the Arctic Fox with me right now, but I do have the Geometric Bear. Now, I got this on Stitch Patterns, Cross Stitch Patterns. So it's Patterns is spelled capital Paterns on Etsy. This is the same colorway as the moose. I only have 500 and something stitches. But I had to frog out some. So this is done on a 60 count ledger from, I think it was Beseech Me. I think so. But I had to cut off the foot here. And I did that, and March 1st, start working on this. I also have the geometric fox I'm going to do. I don't have that over here right now. But I'm also going to take a picture of how much work I got done on Let Me In. And I'm going to put down the amount of stitches I have to this point, and then it'll be considered hopefully finished soon. I know I have failed miserably on my smalls, because one of them was my raccoon cabin, Frosty Forest. That thing is like, no, no, no. So, I might just be spinning again for something else. Yeah. Put that stuff here. Alright, so I did the good dog, so I need to find my, maybe, oh, there they are. My butterfly sticker. And I'm going to cross off good dog. Because I get the 500 stitches in that. So there we go. So we need to, I need to check, but I think we're going to need to spin for another one. So there's that. Full coverage. Worked on the ghosts. I still have to do something about the red fox. So I have ordered the colors. And then Halloween Quaker I will be working on in March. And I did work on the Autumn Quaker. And I did work on, I didn't get the full amount, but I did work on my Thanksgiving Quaker for a little bit. I still have it in a hoop, so I can pick it up and work on it whenever I want to. So next month is Halloween Quaker and Lila Studios Nevermore. So that's actually a new start. Okay. So on my March Kickstarter, I have my Stitch by Color, which is green. And Stitch by Color is, I believe, this way. Okay. March is green. Any whip that has a people or person on it is green. Now, that can mean many, many things. You could do Halloween, because witches are people. You could do, like any of those Hello Maui things, or Good Morning Maui. I'm going to be doing the Big Bang Theory. Let's see about getting some of that completed. Um, you know, anything with people on it. I mean, that should be easy enough, right? And then the Stitch Awards for March. And I will, create events for these. The Stitch Awards for March are Ireland, Clover, Gold, and Rainbow. So, where Ireland and Rainbow both have eyes, that's 200 stitches in icy winter, which means I'll put 400 stitches in. I'll be working on the gnomes, the wizard gnomes, because they are people, so on and so forth. And then my focus is the Rainbow Hunter Owls, which is my focus for the month of March. And it is a full coverage. That's my full coverage for the month of March. Where did you go? So this is my full coverage for the month of March. And I think I may work on it a little bit this weekend. And here is my starting point. I love this one. I really do. This one's going to be mine. It's not going to be for Julie. It's mine. I'm usually a very giving person, but there are just some things I'm not going to give up. This is one of them. Okay. And then I showed you the bear. I have to find the fox. But those are my focus finishes. Let Me In. Also a focus finish. My Quaker is a new start, which is the Lila Studios Nevermore. And I don't have a picture of that one. And then my newest full coverage new start will be as soon as I find it. It's Allison Leap Years, and I do know it's an Italian designer. I have it written down, but I didn't bring it out here. But it's only done in a few colors. They're all grays and blacks, and yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out how many stitches I'm gonna put into that one as a start. And then I have the threads for Autumn Acorns coming. I ordered those the other day. And I'm going to work on Be Merry, which is my small, and Queen of Hearts, of course. And I think I am going, which is on Wednesdays. So March 4th, March 12th, March 19th, and March 26th will be the days I work on that. Those are my Wonderland Wednesdays. And then the Nocturnal Messenger, I'll be working on the 1st. Sorry. The 1st, the 8th, the 14th, and the 22nd, and the 29th. So that will take care of that. I did not put Halloween Quaker in here, but I have to. So what I'm going to try to do is on Mondays is going to, for the month of March, and see how it works out. Because I know the Wednesday part works out for me. Still gonna see about the Saturday part. I'm only doing the Saturday and Mondays for a month. The Wednesdays are going to keep going until the Queen of Hearts is complete. So the Saturday will be Nocturnal Messenger. On Mondays, we are going to have a Motif Monday. So what that means is every Monday for the month of March, I am going to be working on a motif, trying to complete several motifs for the Halloween Quaker by Lila Studios. So we'll see how that works out. And I gotta put it on my list. Now, oh, hi, what are you doing? That's cute. Actually, yes, I know. I'll let you up a little bit. So there is that. So I'm gonna write this down in my book so I don't forget. So Wonderland Wednesdays, I do have, the long dog is a given. So anything else I work on Wednesdays is going to be Wonderland. So I have a whole list here of things that are all Alice themed. I also have a bunch of little ones, like I have one by Bendy Stitches. I have one from Jardin Parve. X's and O's, Brooks Books, and so on and so forth. But we'll get to those. So we're going to go to Motif Mondays. And those are basically Quakers. So I'm going to start with Halloween Quaker for the month of March. And we'll see, we'll see how many motifs I get in. And I'll include the list. And then at the end of March, and I still like it, then we'll go on to a different one. And then I was thinking about doing Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, which I still might do it. We'll see how Saturday goes with the nocturnal. I like doing the nocturnal and the messenger every Saturday. That's what I'm gonna do. So we're gonna say Friday, full coverage. And we're going to start with, I need to start the red fox. Maybe. I don't know if I want to start the red fox. I'm still hedging on that one. I do have the colors coming, so I might as well just do it. Just for the month of March, it'll be Alice in the Loop Years. And we'll see how much I can get done on Fridays. Yeah. So there's that. So we'll see how that works. Because I like my plans as they are right now. I really like them, but if I have something to focus on, then that tends to keep me out of trouble. Okay, so you need to pick some whips for March. So I don't have any checked off here. Alrighty, let's find the Tiny Decisions wheel. Tiny, tiny, tiny. There we go. Not Quakers. Whips of the week. Okay, we're going to reset. Except for this one. And this one. Nope, not that. Reset. There's. There we go. There. 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 Okay. Triangles of the heart. Is that on here? Oops, not on this one. Oh, yes. But I already worked on that. So we're going to spin a different one. Salem 1692. All right. January. January. February. February. Okay. So Salem 1692. 800 stitches for March. We'll spend one more. Oh, cool. She Mad Hatter Dreams. Where is that one? She Mad Hatter Dreams. So, and we need 500. Alrighty. Cool. And those are it there. Okay, we already have the Owls and Alice. Quakers. Halloween Quaker for March. Nevermore for March. Okay. Alright. I guess we could do one more small. Grinch Gnome for March. Okay. Well, it's got 3 in them, so I know that sounds horrible, but so plans and goals. All right. So, um, just double check here. $200 stitches in Rudolph Peking. 100. No. Yes. We're just going to do 100 in unicorn. 200 in hope. Snow globe. 4 red. 200 stitches in wizard gnome number 1 for red. Okay. WWE clue 325 in Arctic Fox. $400 in cute ghosts. And 400 in nocturnal messenger tomorrow. I think I might be bringing Spooky Sunday back too. I'm not sure yet. We'll see. Queen of Hearts. And what else? Let's go work on for Wonderland Wednesday. 200 in She Mad at Her Dreams. No, that'll work. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, let's go with hmm. Let's go with 300 in Thanksgiving quicker. WWE clues. WWE clue. The next. As soon as I get the next round. I know I put a couple things for So for the month of March, I'm going to be working on the Big Bag, Edgar Allan Poetry, Gothic Authors, She Got Lost, Queen of Hearts, and Gothic Light because those are cheap. And I already got She Mad Her Dreams on my list, so whatever the WWE clues show up, and so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. B, Mary, ornament, 200, 4, red. Okay. And then next Friday is the last day of the month. So let's see how many of these I get done in a week. Weekends are better stitching days than during the week because there's things I have to do during the week. So I'm just gonna take out what I'm not working on and leave in what I need to work on. So, and then any different, because not a lot of this is different. except for the Thanksgiving Quaker and the unicorn and the Be Merry ornament. But other than that, you know, it's like the wizard gnomes I work on, the cute ghosts I've been working a lot on, the Queen of Hearts I work on every Wednesday, and then She Mad Hatter Dreams might be turning into another Wednesday whip. I don't know. We'll see. The Thanksgiving Quaker is different. I haven't worked on that in a little bit. And I know I need 1,288 stitches. I did get some in there, so we're good there. But other than that, I will put the events up on my Facebook group. And other than that, I would like to welcome any. I probably should have done this at the beginning, but it didn't happen. But I like doing it towards the end because I hope it actually brings in a few more people. But I would like to thank all the new people who have liked and subscribed to my channel. I really, really appreciate it. And I would like to thank all my regular subscribers who watch me every week. And I love you all. You're all awesome. You really are. So, if you have any questions about any of the things that I have discussed in this particular video, please comment below, or you can get in touch with me at sewfly.niqueboutique on Instagram, or you can find Sewfly's Unique Boutique group on Facebook, or you can check out, or go to my email, Sewfly's Unique Boutique, one block, SEWFLYS, Unique Boutique @gmail.com. And I'll put that stuff below. And if there's anything else that you need, just get in touch with me. And I do know that I have been laxing on mailing out a few gifts to people, but they will go out today, I swear. With a little bit of extra fun inside. So that's Hilltop Stitcher and my friend Claudia. So, I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. And keep on stitching on, everybody.